Does she like me? Yeah, she does. But then why did she say she was only half serious? Are these thoughts running through your mind? It's understandable. Anyone would be upset in these types of situations. But does that mean we lose all hope? And in our misery, take steps that ruin our self-esteem and reputation all at once? Women lay all sorts of traps. The key is navigating them intelligently. Today, we will reveal some big secrets so you can learn them and use them to your advantage. Let's start. Number 7. There are no private moments. If a girl is interested in you, she'll try to be alone with you to get to know you on better terms. So, she will be open to that idea when you ask her to meet you in private, whether at her home or someplace else. If that is the case, she is a girl who is emotionally invested in you. It means she looks forward to taking the relationship to the next level. In this circumstance, you should wholeheartedly embrace her. However, if she does not allow you to be alone with her, that is a huge red flag. If she is making excuses, you must be able to look past those curtains. Guys who are weak or emotionally incompetent are unable to decipher these actions, and they fail to look at the bigger picture that is going on right in front of them. On the other hand, guys in the top brass know precisely what is going on, and they refuse to take any crap from such women. They either confront it directly or move on because they understand that their time and effort are worth something that is not to be wasted on people who take you as a joke. Number 6. She flirts with other men. If a girl from a respectable family has promised you that you two will see how things progress further, and you have gone out on a few dates, it is understood that she is engaging with you only now. A good woman will not look at other men for possible avenues when she is already going out with one guy. Even though it hasn't turned into anything serious, she must respect your boundaries and stop putting herself out there. If you notice that she is flirting with other men and making up excuses while still engaging and leading you on, she is not emotionally invested in you and is wasting your time. Often guys mistake these acts as innocent and platonic, but they are just beta males. A true alpha does not allow his woman to be seen as prey by other men. He makes sure that her self-respect is intact while being respectful of her boundaries and wishes at the same time. Number 5. She doesn't value your time. Canceling dinner reservations at the last minute is considered highly impolite in social etiquette. When she cancels a dinner, not only does it waste a lot of time, but it also wastes money. It is because when you prepare for a reservation or a date, you get straightened up by getting a haircut and refreshing your beard, probably even getting a facial massage. But when she cancels these dates at the last minute, it shows she has no regard for your time. It is something that is very toxic and must be called out. Even though an alpha is exceptionally generous and chivalrous towards women, he does not allow himself to be treated like a fool. So, if you are considering whether she is playing with you or is genuinely interested in you, remember that a high-value woman will not make huge commitments and then call them off at the last minute. A girl who is genuinely interested in you will value your time and dedication. On the other hand, a girl who is just playing you will be inconsistent with her promises. Number 4. Avoids taking things to the next level. It is also something that many women do, especially when unsure about the guy they are going out with. If they play a person, they will deliberately delay these next steps, even though they have been going out with you for several months. Ideally, it is a good idea to meet her parents after 4 to 5 months of dating, and the sooner, the better. It shows that she genuinely considers you a future partner with whom she can settle down. However, if a girl is uninterested in you and uses you for her purposes by asking you for different favors and then discarding you like a piece of tissue paper, she will never take you home to meet her relatives or family members. It is because she is never going to be serious about the relationship that you both have, and this is a very crucial point for guys to understand. Often girls never allow you to meet their parents, and after entirely emotionally exhausting you, they break off that relationship without even apologizing for their toxic behavior. It puts tremendous pressure on all those weak men who thought they had a real chance. The true alphas understand that if a girl is genuinely into you, she will ask you to meet her father or anyone who has been her guardian. Number 3. Doesn't discuss the future. Do you want to act blind on purpose and keep clinging to that false hope? Or do you want to get your life back together? Understand that if a girl is not talking about the future with you or is refusing to do so by making lame excuses or changing the topic altogether, it means that you are not a part of her plan. How hard can it be for you to realize that you hold no value for her whatsoever? If a girl is not even considering discussing spending the future with you, what are you doing with her? Always remember that being a simp is toxic to your health and will stagnate your life. A girl who is not playing you for a fool will always talk about spending the future with you and discussing the possible outcomes. If a girl talks about that, you are considered part of her future, which is a good sign. It means that she is not wasting your time and money. Be mindful of these things, because if you notice this behavior, avoiding engaging with that girl is probably a good idea. Number 2, backhanded compliments. It is by far the most toxic thing that a girl can do. Suppose a girl who is not so serious about you and is only playing you for a fool will also treat you like a fool. It means that she will not just do the other things we talked about. She will also insult you and compliment you at the same time. It is known as a backhanded compliment, which leaves a person perplexed. These compliments are only meant to degrade your confidence and make you feel insecure. A girl just playing with you will never make you feel confident about yourself, but rather target your insecurities even more. She might say, "Oh, you look nice today," as if you looked hideous the rest of the day. On the other hand, a girl who is really into you will not just compliment you in a generalized sense, but will make sure that the compliments she is awarding you are personalized and detailed. It is a subtle difference that only a few people understand and catch. Most guys consider this a sort of banter that is supposed to be funny. However, they are being used like toys and will be thrown away just like a child who gets bored with that toy. Number 1, she doesn't make an effort. Just think back on the past for a few seconds without any bias. Imagine that she is a very good girl and has absolutely no flaws. Alright, are you set now? Great, now ask yourself, has she ever made an effort to make suggestions about what you guys should do together? Has she suggested ideas for where you guys should go for dinner? Think back to see if there has been any activity that has been offered from the other side. If there has been nothing of that sort, then you are walking right into her trap, and she will have your heart within her palm quite quickly if this goes on. These are subtle signs that you must be able to decipher if you want to judge whether or not a girl is being serious with you. A girl who is genuinely interested in you will suggest different plans and activities for you guys to do together. And if a guy cannot grasp this simple concept, he should stop calling himself a man. A true alpha will notice these signs and drop all engagement at the first opportunity he sees. Because of him, he must be the only one in charge of his heart, so that rational decisions do not escape from him. Conclusion: having no effort from the other side should be enough reason for an intelligent man to back out of that relationship. But most guys like to get high on copium. So they cope by clinging on and then getting their hearts broken, guiding them on a road that leads to the incel phase. If you notice her flirting with other men and avoiding discussing the future, you are not on a good trajectory. It is best to get off the road right now. If you have made it this far, comment down below with the word 100% to confirm that you have received the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.